So basically, I'm a horrible chef, but I'm not going to let my disabilities get in my way. Today I'm going to adhere to a strict Visco girl diet and make avocado and egg on toast. How original. My family are gone to a nice restaurant somewhere and wherever, and for some reason I decided to stay here, home alone, with the box trolls. Our story begins here, out of the cupboard and into the frying pan. I decided not to follow a recipe, and instead freestyle the whole thing. Just like Tony Hawk. So to start, I added the oil. I didn't know how much I needed to use, but I did know I had to use oil. So I made an educated guess. And then another one. Then it was time to lay the egg. Fortunately for me, the gods had blessed me and left me one single egg to spare. I knew I couldn't mess up my chance. The egg died in vain. It never reached its full potential. I may be partially to blame, but in truth, I think it cracked under the pressure. Next, it was time for the easiest thing to do, the toast. I've had many years of experience with this, so it should be a piece of cake. And it was. Next, we have the new kids in the block, the little hipsters. The hottest thing from 2018 that wasn't Bitcoin. The avocados. Avocados are like the turtles of the vegetable world, or fruit, wherever they are. They have a hard exterior, a thick shell, and a fuck off stone in the middle so you can't just scoop it out like you normally would. So instead, I had to be clever. I had to outsmart the enemy. I had to use the blender. If the blender was a person, it would be a Japanese kamikaze bomber in the 1940s. There was no holds barred. No lives were spared. The avocados were mashed to pieces. Unfortunately, the blender was a bit too aggressive, and instead of turning my avocados into a nice mushy paste, it turned into sprinkles. With our little team project underway, the toasts were the only reliable members of the group. They're the kind of guys that do their work on time, submit it early, and don't leave the rest of the group hanging. Unlike the eggs and avocados, who decided to just implode on themselves midway through everything. The avocados didn't help the appearance of the toast, instead making it look like someone had sneezed on my bread. Then it was turn for the egg to do its part in this project. And oh my god, did it not want to cooperate at all. It was staying put, it was not leaving. So hear me out, it's not actually as bad as it looks. It tastes perfectly fine. It just looks like it's been hit by something. Overall consensus. Should I have done this? No. Is it a learning experience? Kind of. Did I have a plan B? Well, you bet I did.